If you don't think debates are important, consider the howling of the Republicans who think they may be left out of the August Fox News debate. Of course debates are important. They determined the outcome of the 1960 presidential election, destroyed the reelection prospects of Jimmy Carter in 1980, put a nail in the coffin of George Bush in 1992, and knocked Rick Perry out of contention in 2012. Today, some rules on how to prepare for debates. Number 1, know the format. Will you stand or sit? Who is the moderator? Will there be an audience? If so, will the audience be visible to the TV cameras during the debate or while the candidates are talking? Will the audience be allowed to ask questions? How many candidates are participating? How long will you have to answer the questions? Why know these things? You cannot properly prepare if you don't. 2, know the rules. Will the candidates be given the opportunity to give an opening or closing statement? What topics will be covered? Will the candidates be allowed to rebut or respond to what others say? Will the candidates be allowed to ask one or more questions of the others? And will the television audience see how your opponent is reacting while you talk? 3, develop a debate strategy. Decide in advance what you want to get out of the debate, the distinctions you want to draw, and the headline you want to see in the news the next day. If this debate is the first in a series, you'll want to consider ways to draw your opponent out on a topic they may not want to discuss, or force them to clarify a position they'd rather not have clarified, or use the first debate to set a trap that you'll spring in a future debate. In 1858, Lincoln used the debates to force Douglas to clearly state his position on slavery, which enabled Lincoln to use it against him in the campaign of 1860. 4, prepare. Study your opponents and their records so you know their strengths and weaknesses. Anticipate the strategy of your opponents and the ways they'll try and trip you. Make sure you practice in a way that are consistent with the rules you'll endure during the debate. A few other things worth mentioning. How you look and sound is just as important as what you say. Voters are also judging your body language and taking a measure of your personality. And while they like candidates with convictions, they are repulsed by those who snarl, hurl barnyard insults, or act like they just sucked on a lemon. Smile during the debate and act like you're having fun. For while it is important that you win on points, it is equally important that you look like a likable human being. Well prepared, you'll look and feel more confident. Your confidence will show in the way you talk, your presence and command. Ill prepared, you may find yourself joining those who reside in the dustbin of history. Have questions? I'll be happy to answer them. Hit the comment button. Call me at 845-458-1210 or email me at jay@jaytownsend.com. And be sure to visit jaytownsend.com to get your copy of my free book, The 10 Worst Mistakes Candidates Make. I'm Jay Townsend.